Welcome to the Fiction Rewind channel, where stories come alive and your wildest dreams find their home. May your hearts be filled with wonder and your minds set adrift on the wings of imagination. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the magic. Let's journey together, weaving new narratives and exploring the possibilities hidden within the pages of timeless fiction. In today's video, we're going to dive into an alternate history of Game of Thrones. Make yourselves at home, our story is about to begin. Turning Point. The unobvious turning point in the alternate history of Dragons of a Divergent Realm is when Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen, instead of being hesitant about their romantic relationship due to their familial connection, openly embrace their love for each other and decide to rule Westeros together as a united couple. In the original Game of Thrones series, Jon's true parentage is revealed, and it causes tension and division between him and Daenerys, who believes herself to be the rightful heir to the Iron Throne. However, in this alternate history, they recognize the importance of their love in bringing unity to the realm, and they choose to rule as equals. Plausible alternative outcome. The plausible alternative outcome of the novel is the triumph of unity and love over the forces of darkness and division. With Jon and Daenerys ruling together as a united couple, their love serves as a catalyst for the Council's solidarity. Instead of being divided by political strife, the Council members find camaraderie and friendship in their shared purpose of creating a better future for the realm. The realm of Westeros undergoes significant reforms under their leadership, prioritizing education, justice, and unity. The choices made by the characters in these dark hours shape a brighter destiny for the realm, leaving a legacy that is remembered for generations to come. Overall, the unobvious turning point of Jon and Daenerys embracing their love and ruling together as equals, the reimagined events centered around the influence of Seraphina the Light-Bringer, and the plausible alternative outcome of unity and love triumphing over darkness, make the alternate history of Dragons of a Divergent Realm a captivating and thought-provoking reimagining of the Game of Thrones franchise. Prologue. In the wake of the Battle of King's Landing, the shattered remnants of the city lay in ruins, its streets stained with blood and sorrow. Amidst the devastation, Jon Snow stood at the precipice of his destiny, grappling with a choice that would shape the fate of Westeros. Daenerys Targaryen, once the breaker of chains, now seemed poised to become the bringer of destruction. The Iron Throne stood as a twisted symbol of power, its allure and corruption weaving a web that ensnared even the noblest hearts. In this moment of reckoning, Jon gazed into the eyes of the woman he loved, seeking a glimmer of the Daenerys he once knew, a glimmer that could still save her from herself. The clash of ideals echoed through the ruins, their emotions raw and hearts heavy. Daenerys' ambitions for a liberated world teetered on the edge of becoming a tyrant's dream. Daenerys, Jon's voice quivered. The people of King's Landing have suffered enough. We cannot respond to their pain with more pain. Daenerys' eyes, once filled with determination and fire, now flickered with doubt and turmoil. They betrayed me, Jon. They do not deserve mercy. But we do, he implored, reaching out to her. You do. Let us break the wheel together, not with fear and fire, but with justice and compassion. Show them that you are different, that you are the ruler they need, not the one they fear. Tears welled in Daenerys' eyes, her resolve beginning to falter. The weight of her heritage and the ghosts of her ancestors clawed at her conscience. Her dragons, once symbols of hope, now seemed like beasts of destruction. As the sun set on the scorched city, a silence enveloped the two Targaryens, their destinies entwined, their hearts heavy with the burden of choices. A glimmer of hope flickered within Daenerys, and Jon's faith in her softened her resolve. In that moment, the decision was made, but the consequences of their choice were far-reaching. Daenerys vowed to rule with a newfound sense of compassion and mercy, determined to heal the wounds of Westeros. The Council of Representatives from the different regions was established to foster unity and prevent future atrocities. But as dawn broke over the broken city, new threats emerged. Among the ruins, an ancient prophecy whispered through the winds, carried by a cult known as the Twilight Veil. These fanatics believed in restoring the old ways, clinging to the balance of power that existed before the Targaryens' dragons. They sought to resurrect a long-forgotten magical creature known as the Light-Bringer to fulfill their dark agenda. Unbeknownst to Jon and Daenerys, the cult had a powerful ally, the enigmatic Tyrion Silverkin. A descendant of a family with Valyrian blood, he wielded secrets that could sway the balance of power. Though appearing loyal, his intentions remained shrouded in mystery. As the kingdom embarked on a new era of rebuilding and reform, Seraphina the Light-Bringer emerged from the shadows, drawn by her connection to Jon and Daenerys. A majestic dragon with ethereal silver scales, Seraphina held untapped magical potential that intrigued both friend and foe. The kingdom teetered on the edge of a knife, balanced between the light of hope and the shadow of darkness. Old rivalries simmered, and hidden alliances formed as the council struggled to maintain peace amidst a world plagued by unrest. In this alternate history, Westeros's fate lay in the hands of its rulers and the mysterious Seraphina. As the web of intrigue spun tighter and the battles for power intensified, the characters faced unforeseen challenges, transforming them in ways they never imagined. Will Jon and Daenerys' love endure the tests of leadership and loyalty? Can they thwart the nefarious plans of the Twilight Vale and uncover Tyrion's true intentions? What role will Seraphina play in the healing of a fractured realm, and will her existence bring unity or further chaos? The stage is set, and the characters are poised to embark on a captivating journey of discovery, sacrifice and redemption. In this rich tapestry of intrigue, love and power, Dragons of a Divergent Realm challenges the conventions of the beloved franchise, inviting readers on a thrilling adventure that will leave them yearning for more. Chapter 1. Winds of Change. As the sun rose over the rebuilt city of King's Landing, the air was thick with a newfound hope. Jon and Daenerys stood side by side on the balcony of the Red Keep, looking out at the bustling city below. The Council of Representatives had started their work, and the seeds of change were being sown. In the chambers of the Council, Tyrion Silverkin, the enigmatic diplomat from Essos, was a prominent figure. His silver hair gleamed as he eloquently presented proposals for alliances and trade agreements between the regions. His words carried weight, and many were drawn to his magnetic presence. However, whispers of doubt circulated among some council members. Lady Sansa Stark, who represented the North, eyed Tyrion warily. She remembered the Lannister cunning all too well, and wondered if he truly had the best interests of the realm at heart. Meanwhile, Seraphina's presence in the city remained concealed, known only to Jon, Daenerys, and a select few. The majestic dragon's ethereal beauty captivated all who beheld her, but they knew the delicate balance her existence brought. The fear of her being weaponized by others weighed heavily on their minds. As the council convened, tensions flared between representatives of the Stormlands and the Reach over land disputes. Sir Brienne of Tarth, who spoke for the Stormlands, urged diplomacy and compromise. Her unwavering dedication to the greater good earned her respect from many, even as the council chambers echoed with heated debates. Unbeknownst to the rulers and the council, the Twilight Vale had been quietly infiltrating key positions in the city. Their leader, a charismatic and mysterious figure known only as the Shadow Serpent, used manipulation and fear to gather followers. During a council meeting, Varys, the Master of Whisperers, shared troubling intelligence about the cult's activities. Jon's brow furrowed as he realized the extent of the threat posed by the Twilight Vale. His duty as a protector and leader weighed heavily on his shoulders. With Daenerys at his side, Jon sought to uncover the cult's true motives and allies. He knew that revealing Seraphina's existence to the council could expose her to danger, but he understood that they needed every advantage to confront the Twilight Vale. As days turned into weeks, the council's work continued and alliances were solidified. The realm slowly began to heal as people felt the first tendrils of hope under the new rule. In the shadows, the Twilight Vale's activities escalated. They conducted dark rituals, seeking to awaken the ancient creature they believed would grant them ultimate power. The city's underbelly bristled with tension, and whispers of unrest spread like wildfire. One evening, as Jon and Daenerys walked the gardens of the Red Keep, they noticed the curious glimmer of candlelight emanating from a hidden chamber. They followed the mysterious glow, unaware that they were stepping into a web of deceit. In the dimly lit chamber, they stumbled upon a clandestine meeting of the Twilight Vale. The Shadow Serpent stood before his followers, a sinister smile playing on his lips. "Our time draws near," he whispered, "and the realm will tremble beneath the weight of our power." Jon and Daenerys exchanged a knowing glance, their determination solidifying. They could not allow the cult's dark designs to unfold unchecked. The kingdom stood at a precipice once more, the winds of change carrying both promise and peril. As Jon and Daenerys grappled with the rise of the Twilight Vale, Seraphina's presence loomed, offering both hope and uncertainty. In this enchanted world of political intrigue and magic, their choices would determine the destiny of Westeros. The battle for peace and justice had only just begun. Chapter 2: Tyrion Silverkin. Tyrion Silverkin strode through the halls of the Red Keep with purpose, his silver hair catching the light that filtered through the grand windows. He had come to King's Landing as an advisor, but his true intentions remained veiled behind a mask of wit and charm. As he approached the council chambers, Tyrion's sharp mind assessed the delicate balance of power that now held sway in Westeros. He knew that while Jon and Daenerys sought to bring unity and reform, there were those who still clung to the old ways, wary of the changes that the new rulers represented. Jon welcomed Tyrion with a warm smile, believing him to be a valuable asset in navigating the intricate political landscape. Daenerys, however, remained cautious, sensing that there was more to Tyrion's arrival than met the eye. She had learned the hard way that trust was not easily earned. In the council meetings, Tyrion's silver tongue worked its magic, weaving words that persuaded even the most stubborn of representatives to see reason. His negotiations were shrewd and calculated, always striving for compromises that would benefit all parties involved. Under his guidance, the council forged new alliances and trade agreements, laying the foundation for a more connected and prosperous realm. Yet, as Tyrion worked his diplomatic magic, he skillfully concealed his Valyrian heritage. The blood of the dragon coursed through his veins, a secret that could sway loyalties and alter the course of history. He knew that revealing his true lineage might make him a target for those who still held a grudge against the Targaryens, or worse, those who sought to manipulate him for their own gain. As days turned into weeks, Tyrion's enigmatic presence in the city attracted both admiration and suspicion. Lady Sansa Stark, ever vigilant, had her doubts about his true intentions. She approached Sir Brienne of Tarth, seeking her counsel. "There is something about him, Brienne," Sansa confided. "A hidden agenda, perhaps." Sir Brienne, ever the protector of honor and justice, nodded thoughtfully. "We must remain vigilant, my lady. In times of change, there are always those who seek to exploit the chaos for their own purposes." Unbeknownst to both Jon and Daenerys, Tyrion had been discreetly gathering information about the Twilight Vale. His Valyrian blood allowed him to understand the cult's ancient texts and rituals, and he saw firsthand the dangerous path they were treading. One fateful night, Tyrion stumbled upon a secret meeting of the Twilight Vale in the depths of the city. His heart raced as he witnessed the dark rituals they performed, invoking powers that should have remained dormant. The cult's thirst for power and their willingness to sacrifice everything for their cause sent shivers down his spine. As the city slept, Tyrion sought out Varys, the master of whisperers. He revealed his findings about the Twilight Vale and their sinister plans. "We must act swiftly," Tyrion urged, "for they pose a grave threat to the realm." Varys, the spider of secrets, nodded gravely. He trusted Tyrion's instincts and knew that the safety of the kingdom hung in the balance. Together, they set a plan in motion to root out the cult's hidden machinations. In the heart of King's Landing, the web of intrigue and power tightened. Tyrion Silverkin's true motives and his connection to the Targaryens remained concealed, but the dangers lurking in the shadows grew ever more apparent. As the destiny of Westeros continued to unfold, the stage was set for a grand tapestry of secrets and revelations that would shape the fate of the realm. The charismatic diplomat was a key player in this unfolding drama, and the choices he made would ripple through the lives of all who called this land their home. So, that's the end of the story. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and leave us a comment. It's very important to us. If you have incredible ideas, write to us about them. we make our loved worlds come alive.